The very day your life began, death fixed its gaze upon you. Your pathetic body, desperately clinging to life, brought a smile to my face. When you sought knowledge with an undying thirst, even when you devoured the blood and wails of others, I was always beside you. My precious vessel of life.
Are you awake? Can you move? Over here. Come closer. Nice to meet you. I've always wanted to talk to you. You know who I am, don't you? Don't be afraid. This is all inside your mind, where your old memories and emotions lie dormant. But they're darker and more twisted than I thought. It's almost as if someone tried to hide your memories away by force. Memories shouldn't be suppressed like this. I wonder, you might be able to find out if you leave this place with me. What's that? A wooden doll? Don't listen to them. Get a hold of yourself. Are you all right? That could have been dangerous. You're pretty fearless, aren't you? But that's also why I like you. By the way, that doll, doesn't it seem familiar? The look of that doll, the sound it's making, isn't it similar to the one from your nightmares? Oh my, your face suddenly turned pale. Don't worry. If you leave this place with me, your nightmares and hallucinations will all disappear. What should we do? It seems that doll doesn't want you to leave. It appears you'll have to destroy it, just like you did in your dreams, right? You've done so well so far. Now all that's left is simply to open the door. It's not difficult. After all, this place is created from your own mind. Just imagine yourself opening that door and reach out your hand. It will swing open for you. Now you'll be able to meet in the outside world. Come on, open the door. Quickly. Aren't you a good listener?
There's ominous energy within the mana mirror. What's going on? Wait, that's my child! Is this a dimensional rift? This can't be. The child should have gone back to her room right after her magic training. How could she be here all of a sudden? The flow of mana is noticeably unstable. I'd better move carefully. I recognize this evil energy. It's the same one from back then. The memory seal can't have been broken. No, no! Unholy monsters. Get out of my way, or be annihilated! I've had enough of this. Be gone! Move away! Such a nuisance! I think protecting her was all I've thought so far. I can't lose her here!
I didn't know you could follow me all the way here. You're pretty clever for a halfling.
Who are you to dare steal my child? You're an otherworldly monster. Why have you taken her?
I've watched over her since her birth. I soothed away her pain and whispered joyful words into her ears.
You were behind all of it. Hallucinations, madness, give me my child back. Get away from my disciple!
Why are you so angry? Are you worried I might hurt her? That's laughable. Why would I do such a thing? There's nothing you can do. Just stand there and watch as I take her for myself. She's recovered her memories of blood and carnage. Soon she'll be mine. Good. Just a little more. My child. Remember them.
Don't listen. Do not heed the words of a demon!
It seems that it's not time yet. My child, you are truly stubborn. I will be watching. I'll wait until the fateful day you fully embrace me.
My child. You were my light. That's why I couldn't leave you, even when you were stained with blood. I simply kept you like a blind bird in a small and secluded birdcage. But it turns out that the blind bird was I. My child. Now, cry no more. Now, it's time you leave the cage and fly away. My child. My dear child. Welcome back. I'm glad you're not hurt too badly. Come closer. I have something to tell you. An old memory resurfaced as I watched you being treated. During the massacre, the Enforcers subdued you then too. The purification ritual you received, or the memory sealing spell. Neither of them is of any use now. It's all my fault. I should have paid more attention to you. Whoever's after you must be a powerful demon, or something worse that can't be repelled by ordinary magic. This incident has shown that my protection is far from perfect. I've realized that the time has come to let you go. I'll give you a letter of recommendation. Take it to Sir Valton on the Talking Isle. He's troubled by the death aura that has sprung up on his island. The death aura is often connected with demons. Perhaps you could find some helpful clues there. Now, once you're ready, stand before me. Take care.
This is the realm of the Red Knights. Identify yourself and state your purpose. Huh? The seal on this letter belongs to Archmage Exit, which must mean you're Exit's disciple. I received word from her that you'd be coming to the Talking Isle to find something. Under normal circumstances, we would have been happy to cooperate. Unfortunately, we're faced with a troubling situation where villagers are disappearing at an alarming rate. Not only that, but members of the Red Knights dispatched to investigate this case have also gone missing. Now there's hardly anyone left to follow up on this search mission. We would truly appreciate it if you could help us out. As Exit's disciple, I trust you'd be more than qualified for the job.
Once our missing members return, I promise I will do everything in my power to ensure you find what you're looking for.
A magician of the Red Knights will accompany you. Elisa, I want you to work together.
So, you're Exit's disciple. I've heard a lot about you. I'm Alyssa, and I'm also a magician. I'll be looking forward to working with you. We'll have to hurry as we're pressed on time. I'm going to investigate the North Island first, since that was where the members were last headed. Let's stock up on what we need first. This is a green potion. It's an essential item that makes you faster. Running out of green potions is a major inconvenience. Don't forget to buy them in advance from the general merchant. It's reassuring to think that I'll be working with Exit's disciple. I hope I'll be able to learn something from you.
Just as you can't hide the sky with your hand alone, the same can be said about the truth. Just as you can't hide the sky with your hand alone, the same can be said about the truth. A corpse would look better than you right now. You look as bleak as ever. I've seen many magicians with exactly that expression. Those engulfed by evil too great for them to withstand. Will you become one of them? Will you?
Grandpa, stop saying weird things like that. Have you seen the missing knights by any chance?
Perhaps the island's whispers lured them into darkness. They wouldn't be the first on this isle. Many people disappeared 130 years ago, too. Back when the waters around the Talking Isle were called the Bloody Sea. Half of everyone alive on the Talking Isle disappeared. What happened to the rest, you ask? They all died, of course. Do you know why? It was because of the High Demon Capricus's resurrection. Legend has it that a demon lay dormant under the earth of the Talking Isle.
We should just go. When Grandpa Alfred starts with one of his stories, he never stops talking. You know teleport magic, right? We should teleport to the North Island since it's far away. Something's not right. I'm sure the North Island was never this dark. What on earth? There aren't supposed to be any undead on the North Island.
Help! Oh, please save me. Oh, it's the magician. I'm saved. Please, take me back to the village.
Not so fast. Aren't you from the Red Knights Supply Division? What is going on here? Where did all these undead come from?
Well, the dungeon door opened and the undead started pouring out. They kept rambling about, seeing villagers inside the dungeon. So they all headed there, but I saw nothing.
Just get to the point already. Wait, why are all these silver weapons here? Did the other knights head into the dungeon without their weapons? What were you? Here, use this instead. It'll be much more effective against the undead. Follow me. I know the way to the dungeon. My god, this blood and these corpses. It's the missing villagers. Wait, I see footprints. Let's follow them. There was some truth in Boris's words. The dungeon door is already open. This place looks just as I remember. Its atmosphere, however, is different now. This is the place Grandpa Alfred told us about. We'd better be careful. Please come over here for a minute. Take this magic doll. Don't let anyone know that I gave you one. Broken magic dolls are supposed to be returned to the magician's lab. But, well, let's just say I wanted to satisfy my intellectual curiosity. That magic doll probably isn't as good as the usual ones, but it'll be better than nothing since we're in a pinch. Magic dolls have many functions. Let's check how many of them still work. Let's check how many of them still work. Thankfully, the hunt support function is still working. It's what matters most. This is cursed residue, occasionally left behind from monsters. You can get a deeper understanding of their true nature by studying their residue. Leaving it like this could be dangerous. We should take it back to the priestess as soon as we return to the village. Potion supply function is working too. Great. These two functions are enough to be of help. I hope we can fix it later. Then we'll be able to use a lot more features. Now, let's head downwards. This seems to be a very old book. Let's take a look.
Finally, he has answered our call. We shall become one with the truth as we offer our flesh, soul, and this whole island.
Did you hear that? This way, quickly!
Please stop! Wait!
Did you see them? They're the missing villagers. What? Why would they... Did you see them? They're the missing villagers. What? Why would they hurt Selena? I don't understand what's going on. One thing's for certain. We have to save her. These cursed undead. Something isn't right. Normally there'd never be this many. We have to hurry. I'm worried sick about Selena. Wait. The dungeon is supposed to be off limits from the second floor. We don't know what danger lies ahead of us. Let's use some protective magic before we head inside. The head of a goat and body of a human. It's the high demon of pleasure and death, Capricus. If the legend is true, this is where they summoned Capricus.
You have walked into your own demise. Fear eats away at your soul. You have a fragile one too. Struggle all you can to escape your fate. You will soon realize it was all in vain. Struggle all you can to deny the darkness and flee from me in vain. Your despair when you finally give in to death will be my greatest pleasure and joy.
We're getting closer to her voice. That way.
Save me! Please! Please, Spirit! Stop!
Selena, please hang on a little longer. Selena! They're going to hurt Selena. No! I'll go free Selena. You go stop them.
They're all safe! Those people, they've gone mad from the demon's whispers. The missing people have all been sacrificed as offerings.
Selena, it's all right. We're here to save you.
Thank you, Alyssa. I'm so glad you're not hurt, and I'm so grateful. Please be careful.
An oath sworn by water dries up and disappears.
Did you hear that voice? Huh. The phrase sounds familiar. That sword and red cape. Is that Sir Reinhardt? Do you remember the grave that was dug up on our way here?